Hey, it's Blaze, and today I'm going to be talking to each and every one of you about how I made 2 million coins in less than 48 hours. Yes, this is not BS. I literally made 48 million coins in less than 48 hours, and I'm about to tell you how I did it and kind of how I did it myself, and kind of to where you can take this method I'm doing right now and implement it into your own system. Okay, so one of the biggest tips that I can give you personally is to ensure that you do have a Twitter account. And no, not because you can follow me, the GG GOAT, one of the most fantastic players in the Madden 2K community. No, not that. No. We're not doing that. We're making a Twitter account so that we can follow the Madden Ultimate Team page and turn notices on to ensure that we're always updated on new content that's coming out. I'm gonna tell you why. So a few days ago, when they released the Team Diamond cards, about 24 hours prior, they released a photo kind of giving you a sneak peek and a advanced fair warning that those cards were coming out. I knew that I better prepare ahead of time, and I could potentially gain a lot of momentum off this. And what I did was that at the time, I had about 700,000 coins, and what I did with those coins, I stayed up for a solid 35 hours, and I had nothing else to do. It was a weekday. There was no parties to go to or anything, so I was like, fuck it, I'll grind Madden. So I legit sat here for multiple hours, and what I did was that I went to the store and I spent 500,000 coins on 500 coin get a player packs. So I bought 1,000 players total in a 500 coin player packs, and ended up only having 200,000 coins to go. And I figured that these cards were going to come out and they were going to be team collection sets, because last year, 19, it was the same exact thing to where you had to complete the team sets to get the full Team Diamond card. So like I said, I assumed it was going to be the same exact situation. Next thing I did was I went online and I was like, I know that it's going to be based off of core players, like core elites and core gold cards. So I was like, which teams have the least amount of elite cards? Which is the Titans, the Colts, Dolphins, Bucks. The last one is the Bills. The Bills only have 2 core elite cards. So like I said, I knew that going into it, I knew that these teams were going to be the easiest to buy at this moment. This was about 10 hours before the cards did come out for the Team Diamond sets. Alright, so the next thing I did when I did buy these packs, like I said, when you buy these packs, you have a great potential of getting gold cards, power-ups, etc. You're never going to pull an elite. I've never pulled an elite out of about 5,500 coin packs, so don't expect one. You're only going to get golds, silvers, or power-up cards in these 500 coin packs. But after you do finish buying as many as you want to buy, I do recommend buying in larger increments, because when you buy in larger increments, it makes it a lot more worthwhile, in my opinion. Also, you have a higher chance of pulling a solid pull. So like if you pull in 50k increments with only 100 cards, you're probably not going to pull anything good. But like, for example, I think it was yesterday, I spent about 300k increments, and I ended up pulling 2 Tyreek Hills and 1 Marshawn Lattimore and 1 300k increments. And like I said, the rest of the cards were just pure profit. What you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to trade up to 70 to 74 overall gold exchange packs. Do not go to 75 to 79, because you will lose your profits that you spent on the 500 coin packs. Alright, worst case scenario, you should see about 125 to 150% profit margin, which means that basically is that, like, if you spend 100k, you should expect, if you have the worst pulls in the game, you should expect to have 125 to 150k coins back on your investment. So what you want to do is that you're going to be wanting to put your silver cards into the 60 to 69 overall set. It's only 2 cards, very cheap, very efficient. And when you pull these player packs, you have a great potential of actually being able to pull a power-up card itself in these packs. So not only you get a chance to get silver, but you also get power-ups like Marshawn Lattimore, who's definitely one of the more pricier power-ups as of right now. Also, they just released a Jared McCoy card, so I'm sure his power-up is going to be going for a good portion as well. Next thing you want to do is that once you do finish opening up those packs, you are going to want to open a 7874. So you're going to get your 3 silvers, put into the sets, get a 77 overall card. You can get a solid power-up, or you get a gold card that's usually going to range between 1,500 at the minimum to about 5,000 to 6,000 at the most because of the team diamond sets that are in a game as of right now. Now, back to the answer about how I made 2 million coins in less than 48 hours. What I did was that I went to the team diamond sets, and I spent 500k, and then on buy a player packs, and then I spent another 200k, all the rest of my coins on getting the core elite cards, and the rest of the core gold cards that I needed for these sets. So what I did was that I got the Colts done, I got the Bucks, the Dolphins, the Titans, and then obviously the rest of the other teams that I didn't mention earlier. So straight out the gate, I did have 6 of these sets done, no questions asked, because like I said, I guaranteed I bought every single core gold card, and core elite card ahead of time to the situation. Also, I went ahead, I bought Pat Pete ahead of time because I knew that his price was going to skyrocket. Stephon Gilmore and other cards of that nature. Now, as soon as these team diamond cards came out, I was debating it for a while, but I also figured that after I finished these 6 sets, I knew that I could sell all these cards straight out the gate for an overpriced margin before everybody else got to it. So I sold it for about, I believe I sold Dwight Freeney for about 400k straight out the gate because I was the first one that had him up on the auction block. Sold for 400k to probably some like hardcore Colts fan, and I was able to get a large portion of coins to be able to kind of like take a few risks with. So after I sold 6 cards, I believe I had about 1.2 mil to work with, and all I did was that I started just buying all these cards out. I bought all these sets out. If the price is mediocre, I would move on to a different set and then move on to and come back to it later. So went through, bought all these sets out, and I knew that as I was getting these cards, I would put the power up and the card itself straight on the auction block and just rinse and repeat until I finished the Theme Diamond Master sets, Kurt Warner, and I put him straight immediately on the auction block. They're probably like, Blaze, how much you sell him for? And what I did was that I got Kurt Warner, I believe, at 8 p.m. the same day that the cards released. So I got Kurt Warner about 10 minutes after, that's 10 hours after the cards were released for the Team Diamond sets. So I went ahead, completed him, and I put him up immediately. And I believe I sold him for the highest amount that he has sold for on PS4 itself, which is 1.85 mil. I did not take a screenshot, or I don't have any proof of it, unfortunately, because I was not planning on making this video itself. But I do have a Twitter video that I'm going to start playing right now of me pulling a card on my team. I got about 1.6 mil after that auction was sold. And then I had, I believe, 4 team diamonds that was going through and selling. I had the kicker for the Broncos. I had the fullback for the Lions. I believe I had Corey Dillon. And then I had my 4th one was the Bucks wide receiver who was 6'5", absolute dog. Joe Jernavius, or whatever his name is. So I had those 4 cards, averaging out to about 2 million coins after taxes. So like I said, I made 2 million coins off that. Now, like I said, I do recommend doing these 500 coin sets while you can, because you are going to make a large profit off this. It's going to take some time, and it is going to be boring. So get your phone, or talk to someone on the phone, or watch some Netflix, Hulu. I heard Black Matter's pretty good right now. The Sinner, The 100, other shows like that. Just do something to keep you entertained while you do this, because this is by far the best method you can do. Sniping, it's cool and all, but a lot of people do that, and I prefer doing the guaranteed ways of making coin compared to the other methods. Expect the profit margin to be about 125 to 150% minimum. A lot of times I got great pulls like Tyreek, Marshawn, the power-ups that do go for a lot. And now, if I was able to make coin on it before the Team Diamonds, you're going to be able to make a lot of coin on the sets now. We got a elite card. We got Marvin Ingram, 82 overall, solid card pool there. Cost 5K for him. Probably going to sell him for about 10 to 15, 20K. Around that margin right there. But I was saying, this is the time to do it now. So any free time that you got, if you're doing homework even, you can do it with one hand. And just, if you're pressing square to open packs, if you got them all completed, have one in one hand, do your homework in one hand, and you can multitask at the same time. Before you know it, you're going to be a millionaire yourself, and you'll be able to buy cards and upgrade your team in any way imaginable to yourself. And also, I do see a lot of YouTubers recommending you to buy the Get a Gold packs. I'm just doing it for a video standpoint itself. Do not open the Get a Gold packs. We got a elite card here, 80 overall left tackle. If you do the math after official opening these packs, I do not get any profit whatsoever. Like I said, I do not recommend opening these packs. You will lose profit. Do not listen to the other YouTubers out there in the Madden community. Open the 500 coin packs. You get to run the same amount of golds. You get like, I believe about like 15% of the packs you do get golds and power-ups themselves. So let's make sure you do focus on that. If you did enjoy these types of videos, I'm thinking about doing one Madden video per week. But obviously before 2K20 does come out, I'll be uploading a lot more Madden videos. But when 2K20 does come out, expect about one Madden video per week. And make sure you're going to enjoy some new Madden 20 or 2K20 content. Drop a like. Subscribe down below if you are new, and let me know about what you think about this coin method scheme. I'm always open to different opinions and different like ideas themselves. This is how I made the coins, and it's always been consistent for me for the last week. I've been doing it for the last week. I got up to 3.3 mil, and it just went from there. And yeah, as always, good day, adios, and good night. Peace. Well, each and every one of you, and I'll see all of you later.